Hello and welcome. Today we're working in managerial accounting on the variable costing chapter, and we're going to start with a very basic problem on how to calculate variable product cost and then the traditional product cost. Hey, if you're new, my name is Jeff from Finally Learn, and I teach a lot of accounting and finance, so please like and comment and subscribe, and let's get started with this little problem. So let's say we have the ACE company and we have the units produced is 2,000 units. And we have some variable cost here. We have direct materials, direct labor. Those are always variable cost. And then overhead is broken down into variable cost and fixed cost. So here we have the variable overhead and here we have the fixed overhead. And then we have our general and administrative expenses. We could call this SG&A for selling, general and administrative expenses. We could call these the operating expenses. So these are our product cost, including overhead. Remember, our product costs are made up of direct materials, direct labor, and MOH, right? Those are our three product costs. Manufacturing overhead or just simply overhead. The general and administrative are period costs, not product costs. All right, so how do we do this problem when we're asking for what is the product cost per unit under variable costing? Well, very simple. We're going to take our direct materials, our direct labor, and we're going to take our overhead. Direct labor here, and we're going to take our variable MOH. Now, what do we do about fixed MOH? We'll show you here in just a second. I've highlighted it. That's going to be one of the differences between the variable costing and the traditional, what we call the absorption costing. Now, variable costing, it only uses the variable product cost. So we're going to take the direct materials of $5. We'll take the direct labor of $7, and we'll take the variable overhead of $10. Okay, we're going to exclude not the general and administrative because that's not a product cost, and we're not going to use the fixed overhead because that's a fixed cost. So fixed MOH is going to be 0. So what is the cost for our product under variable costing? And that's going to be a total of $22. Just the 5, just the 7, and just the 10, and nothing allocated to the fixed MOH, right? So variable costing. Now, under absorption costing, it's going to be the same 3 variable costs, plus we're going to add the fixed overhead per unit. All right, so it's still going to be the $5, the $7, and the $10. Okay, so far so good. Now, what do we do about fixed overhead? We're going to take the total fixed cost for overhead, the total fixed manufacturing overhead divided by the units that we produced. So 15,000 divided by 2,000, that's going to be $7.50. So here in this case, our absorption costing is going to be $29.50 for our product cost. So let's go back up here to make sure we know the answers. What is the product cost per unit under variable? Well, that's going to be $22. What is the product cost per unit under absorption costing? Well, it's going to be $29.50. The difference is in the way we account for fixed overhead. So every time we have a problem that has variable costing versus absorption costing, then the absorption costing includes the fixed overhead, variable costing excludes the fixed overhead. It just makes it an expense. It doesn't roll it up into the product cost. I hope this is helpful. Watch the next series of this video. We've got a whole playlist on this chapter and on managerial accounting. Hey, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.